Hi everyone. Welcome to SLT Answers. This is a segment in my vlog where I answer the most commonly asked questions to speech and language therapists. My intention with this segment is to answer these questions with evidence-based approaches and finally to help you have a renewed understanding and appreciation of the power of communication. So let's begin. When will my child start talking? Why is he or she not talking yet? 50 to 60% of the time, this is a concern that is raised by parents. And whenever I get this concern, I always use an analogy of a cake. Yes, when I say the word cake, I have their attention because apparently everybody loves cake. Just like how we bake a cake with all the basic ingredients coming together in a perfect setting to get the most amazing cake, similarly, communication works as well. So what are the basic ingredients or the foundational ingredients required? First and foremost is the desire or the need to communicate, which means when your child sees you, he or she makes comfort noises and is happy to see you and happy to be in your presence. That is the desire or the need for the child to communicate. Eye contact. Eye contact is one of the earliest means of communication. Eye contact is used by the child to request, greet, and to direct their attention to the things that they like. Attention and listening. The kind of attention I'm talking about is joint attention. Joint attention is having a shared experience between the child and the partner. In this case, the child and the parent. Joint attention is one of the most important skills that you need for a child to develop speech, language, and their social skills. So for example, if you're blowing bubbles, and while you blow the bubbles, if you tell the child, look at the bubbles, and you pop the bubbles, is the child able to direct his attention to you, who is the partner that is with the child, and the child is able to direct his attention to the experience, that is the bubbles, and looking at the bubble bottle? Basically means, is he or she able to have fun in the process? If they are able to share that experience and have fun with their communication partner. Turn-taking. Turn-taking is an important skill for adults and for children. We need to take turns while we are playing games. Even when you're talking to someone, you have to take turns so that you can wait for the other person to finish and then you can talk. So turn-taking is a skill that develops as children start to play and as they have shared interaction with their parents. One of the games that you can play during turn-taking is rolling a ball. This is one of the games that I have played with my daughter, and we've had lots of fun doing it. For example, I have the ball, and I look at my child and I say, my turn, and roll it. And then I say, your turn, and then I get it back. Imitation. Motor and sound imitation. Motor imitation means imitation of movements like waving a bye, blowing a kiss, even scribbling on paper. These are motor imitations that children tend to do as they develop. Sound imitation. As you know, speech is a complex verbal task. Children tend to imitate sounds more than words. So I would recommend that while you play with your child, if you're playing with the car, don't just play with the car, make the sound vroom, vroom, vroom. Play. Play is an important aspect of your child's development. With a simple game of peekaboo, rolling the ball, blowing bubbles, you can incorporate all these ingredients into your child's development. Now, when all these ingredients come together in an enriching and responsive environment, you get the most amazing communication cake. And what is the outcome? How does that cake look like? You can see layers of understanding in your child, where your child is able to follow directions. For example, give me the book, get the cookie, open the door, and they build it up to following more complex directions. They are able to string their sounds to form words, and then words become sentences. By the time your child is ready for school, which is around the age of 4 years, he or she will be able to speak in sentences, tell stories, and their pronunciation and their speech is 75 to 100% intelligible, which means family members and people outside can follow them perfectly. This is what a normal speech and language development looks like. If any of these ingredients are missing or there is a delay in your child, it is important that we identify it and we work towards it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Let's all change the world one word at a time. Thank you for listening.